President Vladimir Putin has signed amendments to the law on the internal sea waters of the Russian Federation, which actually close our North Sea route for foreign ships, including military ones. What this can lead to and why it is being done, we will analyze in more detail. According to the new amendments, no more than one foreign warship or other state vessel following its transit can now be located on the Northern Sea route, which has a length of more than 5.5 thousand kilometers with the permission of Russia. And in order to obtain such a permit, an application must be submitted 90 days in advance, and no one guarantees that it will be approved. Also, the already issued permit can be revoked. Besides, all foreign vessels must follow in the Russian zone. The Arctic is under its own flag, and foreign submarines and other underwater vehicles are also exclusively on the sea surface. So we are actually talking about an embargo on the military foreign presence on all the way. There is now a large construction of civil and military facilities there. Therefore, Russia is strengthening control over shipping, including to reduce environmental risks, but the Americans most likely, our restrictions will not be recognized. Earlier, U.S. Navy Secretary Kenneth Braithwaite stated that, according to the Blue Arctic Doctrine adopted at the Pentagon, ships of the United States and its allies will soon begin regular patrols off the Russian coast in the polar latitudes to prevent Moscow from advancing on in the far north. Then our clashes are inevitable. What can we expect in this case? Just in time for the adoption of amendments to the law, the Ministry of Defense and the FSB have developed a plan to counter possible provocations on the Northern Sea route. Attempts by American ships to violate prohibition in various ways or to provoke an environmental disaster in order to deter the number of reconnaissance and destruction means will increase, the frequency of patrolling will increase, and in case of attempts to enter our zone, some practical actions will be carried out to prevent them. What kind of actions can be judged by the incident of 1988 in the Black Sea? Then the Americans also did not recognize the USSR maritime border near Crimea and constantly violated it in order to conduct reconnaissance of Soviet military facilities by the guard accompanying them. But uninvited guests, although strongly, they were inferior in size and displacement. As a result of the bulk, Yorktown was seriously damaged and left the disputed waters together with the destroyer. If someone thinks that Russian sailors are not capable of this these days, then we recall that on February 12, 2022, 34 years after the incident in the Black Sea, an American nuclear submarine entered the territorial waters of Russia in the area of the Kuril Islands and ignored our demands to leave the zone, after which the frigate Marshal Shaposhnikov used special means that forced the Americans to run away at full speed. No, there is no doubt that this is not the last incident of this kind.